Success is achieving your own goals in your own way. Knowing what you want and going for it. Shelly, you've had an amazing career and taken on so many different roles in the advertising and media industry. What are you most proud of?
Well, I think I'm proud of the fact that that I took Ogilvy, I took leadership of Ogilvy in a time when the whole world of marketing and advertising was changing, when people were questioning whether big agencies, were relevant anymore. And we managed to navigate into the 21st century, but still have retained the principles that David Ogilvy founded the agency with, and this very distinct culture that the agency had. So we never had to give up what made Ogilvy Ogilvy. And I'm really very proud of that. And the other thing I'm very proud of is that I have 3 fabulous children who somehow survived their mother working through the entire time that they were growing up, and that they really are lovely human beings. And while I didn't think about sort of the outcome that way as it was all going on, it is really I'm very proud of the fact that they have become the people they've become.
You've been incredibly successful in your career, but you said you never needed to make it to the top. And with your husband as a doctor, you once described, quote, "There's a confidence that comes from being the second income. It's not conscious, but you're aware deep down, what's the worst thing that can happen? I'm going to speak up now, and what are they going to do with me?" Which I think is a really interesting perspective on potentially being in a relationship where you are a second income. How do you think this mentality has shaped or affected or influenced your career?
Well, I think it's made me brave. And because I do think, even if you weren't a second income, if the worst thing that can happen is that they fire you, well, that is actually, there are worse things in life when you think about it. And so just approaching life that way gives you the confidence to speak up. It gives you the confidence to do the right thing. It gives you the confidence to make the right decision. And it gives you the confidence to do what's important to you in your life. And what I've come to know after all these years of running an organization and all that is that an organization can work around a person. When a person is really valuable and has proven himself or herself to be really indispensable to the organization, it is amazing how an organization can work around a person. But you have to speak up. You have to say, look, I cannot work 4 days a week in this office, 5 days a week. I got to work 1 day from home. I got to leave at 4. I have to come in at 10. Women, I think, are inherently fair. And somehow, some of them don't think it's fair to ask for what would appear to be a special situation. And I always say what's really not fair is losing great talent. What's really not fair is asking a woman to give up a job that she loves because she doesn't think that it's fair to ask the organization to work around her. And so anyway, but all this comes from a sense of confidence that you're going to do the right thing. Because at the end of the day, if the worst thing that can happen is that you get fired, you'll find another job.